Hey guys, welcome back to
Welcome
Double.
back.
This was my intro, sir,
Okay, sorry.
and my name,
Welcome back.
episode 5,
Go ahead, go
uh,
ahead.
with me, Romeo, and Kellen.
That's me.
I
I'm Romeo.
well, that's my intro. Well, how you
No.
been, man? How you been?
Uh, Wait, did I say? I don't think I said that. No, no, I think I got it in the mail the same,
Did some came in the mail today?
not today, but like a couple weeks ago. Probably with the last time we did our podcast, my computer came in the mail and I got it hooked up. And
Ooh,
it was kind of bonking me on the head like a bronco, but was acting funny, and then I just ripped some cords out and threw them out the window. Now it seems to be working. So
oh yeah, that'll do the trick.
yeah,
Yeah, right
I
now.
uh, I just can't use my USBs in the front of my computer.
Wait, what? Are
Yeah,
you being serious?
yeah, I'm serious.
What
There's
the
something.
fuck?
When I started my computer up, it said that there was something wrong with my USBs, and it wouldn't start my computer. It says like America something, I can't remember, but when I started up the computer, it says there's USB problems, and then it would shut off after 15 seconds. So basically, all I did was I was like, well, it's time to unplug wires and see what happens. So I
That's
unplugged my USBs in the front, and it worked.
That's kind of what I did when I when I had to when I swapped out the power supply unit in my computer because I didn't want to risk it. I unplugged everything, made sure to reconnect everything at the right order and like where it's supposed to go. And I started on my computer, and I was like, huh, it starts up. That's fine. And then I looked at my screen, and then it gave me that like error, not like a blue
Yeah,
screen, but it was literally like a manufacturer like
yeah, it
screen
was
just
like, wasn't
saying
it that American
it's not American.
Industries or something
For
like
mine it
that?
was like Intel something.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Intel, and it was just saying, "Hey, your fan 1 and fan 2 are not working properly." And I was like, "The fuck?" And for like a couple minutes my heart sank to the floor cuz I was like, "Uh-oh." And I did what any reasonable person would do, just trial and error it.
You cried?
No. I'm a man. I'm
Man,
23 and I am a man.
you just docked your age, dude.
Yeah. So,
I'm 24, about to be 25, and
fine, fine. No, fine. Oh, if you're gonna call me out like that, fine. I'm actually 3 years old.
you know what? Your taste in music tells me that that may be true.
Damn, man, you got me there.
I'm joking.
So yeah,
Oh my god.
that must be exciting. You got your new PC then.
Yes,
I mean, besides
and
it shitting the floor immediately.
and I can't use my fucking front USBs, of which there are like four.
Oh, that's a good amount of USBs.
I'm wondering if that was the problem. Like my friend was telling me, man, you have a lot of USBs. I was like, I almost wonder if like your USBs like dysfunctional or something like that. And he said something about usually the ones in the front are like cheaper USBs for some reason, and they can cause problems and like cause like shortages and make your fucking shit hit the fan. So I was wondering if my USBs caused my computer to shit itself way a long time ago.
Perhaps actually. Well, I only have like let me not hit the power button on my computer. I only have 2 USBs on the front of my computer.
I wish I had
I only
that.
have two, but I have like 8 maybe in the back. And I use
Yeah,
all of that to connect my webcam and my microphone and my Saxbox controller
microphone.
and my headphones and my mouse and my keyboard. It's a pretty good amount of stuff, and I don't really even use the webcam. I only use it for like classes, or actually I kind of do, but I just turn it off, or I use it for like streaming, live streaming, twitch.tv/TGTaco with a zero.
I use mine for just like D&D night every Monday. That's about it. I don't want people seeing my mug more than it needs to be.
I just don't care. I already know I'm a handsome piece of work, so I might as well, shouldn't be too ashamed of it.
Well, I don't have a. I mean, I have a Twitch account. I just don't stream off of it.
I do, and it'll maybe work. I'm really not looking for success out of it. I just do it just because I mostly do a Twitch stream if I like want to like grind something and I'm like bored out of my mind. And every now and then I'll have like a person or two that watches.
I mean, that's more than I can say. That's more than most people can say. They don't take that step.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna become Twitch famous overnight. No one
No,
is.
I don't want to do that necessarily.
The thing is that I could stream every day, but I don't. I don't know. I'm busy with work and stuff. I could, do an epic gamer move and stream full time and hopefully put all my money in it, but that seems reckless.
I think the dream scenario is quality over quantity in terms of Twitch. Like, I'd rather have a really good community of like 100 people versus a shitty community of 100,000 any day. Just having a small little community that's like around to chill.
Oops. Yeah.
Just drop your drink all over yourself.
Yeah, I dropped my water.
I'm drinking was it hazelnut whiskey?
Fucking alcoholic.
Yep, I drink like once every 2 weeks.
Let you a little peek into how my day's going. I've had a test mojito, a good mojito, a margarita with way too much lime juice and tequila, and a beer. I feel great.
Is it true the tequilas are like better for you for some? I can't remember.
The fuck?
My granddad was talking about that. The tequilas are better for you.
Maybe, I don't know.
I can't remember why. I don't
uh,
drink tequila, so
I'm no mathematician. I wouldn't know that shit.
it's something about your blood pressure.
The thing is,
I'm talking on my ass.
let me just explain in case you were wondering. Not you, Kellen, but like the audience. I'm learning how to mix drinks.
Oh, cool.
And I did a test mojito, which actually did not turn out too bad. And then I actually managed to actually make a good drink, a mojito that's actually tastes like a mojito from like any restaurant or bar that you go to. I am so proud, let me fuck it. Let me have this. I am really proud that I managed to make that because drinks. And I don't know. I just got the reason I started doing this because I just don't want to fucking spend money, like overpriced money, on like drinks at restaurants and bars when I know full well I could have as many as I want and at the comfort of my own home without worrying about being an epic drunk driver and stuff like
Plus,
that.
it tastes better when you make it yourself.
Yeah, it actually does. And so yeah, I made a test one, then I made a real one, and then I made a failed margarita, which I downed because I felt too ashamed to throw it away.
Better than paying for it and it be a failure. Just be like, well, that was bad.
Well, the thing is, I don't know about me. This may just be me, but I just don't feel like being a nuisance to that, even though it's their job to like, make sure that it's right. But for example, there's like two different instances, all right? So there's that one person that's like, this drink just, it's way too strong or it's way too sweet or too sour and I literally just can't drink it. But most of the time I'll like bite the bullet and just drink it down because, I don't feel like pressuring them. But then there's that other person that's like, the drink may be fine, but the cup is just, weird looking. And they just make a huge deal out of it. I know I have a little bit of experience with this because I work in the food industry and stuff like that, bars and stuff.
You mean the drink looks weird or something like that, but
Yeah,
it tastes fine?
it tastes fine, but the something about it looks off.
Oh.
Like it's missing a leaf or something.
That's dumb.
Yeah, there's people like that.
If it tastes good, it tastes good.
Exactly.
It's whatever.
Exactly.
I know some people like, especially when you're mixing like those like brightly colored drinks, and you can like wear it if you use certain things. Like you can make it
Yeah,
look
consistency. I know what you're talking
like a
about.
gradient and stuff like that. It looks cool, but then
Yeah.
it's just like it tastes all right. Half the time when they do the layer stuff, you get the alcohol like bit by bit, so you just get a mouthful of like one alcohol, and then you go down. It's like those ice pops, those like rocket pops, where it's like cherry, and then it's like um. What is it? It's cherry and then it's raspberry in the middle, and then the last part's white. I can't remember what the flavor is. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, come.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the rocket pops or whatever, where it's
Oh,
three
yeah, yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
flavors.
Oh, right. The
They
red,
have
white.
alcohol like that. We're just getting a mouthful of one alcohol and then just going down the line. It's fucking disgusting.
Well, I
It
mean,
looks cool.
it looks cool and it tastes awful, but I imagine after like 2 or 3, it just does. It all tastes the same after a while.
I guess you could argue that you're getting different flavor profiles as you drink, but it's just like, oh my god.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not that much of a. All right, so with music, yeah, I'm a snotty little bitch about it. Drinks and stuff like that, I really don't care. As long as it gets the job done, I'm fine with it. All right, well, since you're not gonna ask, my week has been pretty all right. I have been working, and I have been working
Working.
and school.
Yeah, as usual.
Yes, nothing changes.
At least you didn't say I've been chilling.
I've been vibing as well.
Oh, that okay. Yeah, no, I was wrong. You changed it up. Also, I almost shit myself because my screen turned off, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't move my mouse. That's why." 'Cause I didn't touch. I need to go to my settings and fix that because it always makes me like shit my britches when I see that happen. When I'm
I
watching like a YouTube video and it just well, actually, it doesn't do it with videos for some reason.
Oh,
But
you
whenever
have.
I'm like
Oh no, yeah, yeah, yeah. You have it for like automatic like screen time.
sleep,
Yeah,
yeah,
it does like a screensaver sometimes if you program or
I
if you
just need to
customize it.
extend it. That's all.
Yeah, I turn that off, and sometimes it's good because sometimes I'll
I'd
just
say
have
it's
like
good.
I'll have like either like 24/7 like music playlist going on, or I'll be listening to a podcast, not hours though because I'm not that egotistical about it, or a movie, but it can be a blessing, but sometimes it's a curse because sometimes I'll have my computer on for literally like a week.
Yeah,
It's not good.
yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, just working, vibing, schooling.
Play any games?
Yes.
No, yes, it's not really. You don't
Um,
have to be playing games. You could have seen a movie or something like that.
well, your boy's been grinding, man.
I know
Um,
audiobooks, anything.
the fuck? I ain't no nerd.
What the?
I don't listen to people talk. I'd rather do the talking. I like hearing my own voice.
I'd like you to write a fucking audiobook
Bro,
or even a book.
I could write an audiobook and a book at the same time with my eyes behind my back.
You're gonna break your neck.
No. I just have 4 eyes.
I do too. I can put my glasses behind my neck,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. See? Yeah, got him. Well, I have been not gaming, which is not very gamer of myself. I know. I think I have to give up my gamer card for this one.
Dang.
Actually, no, I don't because I have been gaming. Just I only played like maybe a game or two.
Those are the same games that you've probably played before. You've just been
No, because I'm interesting.
okay.
I
Well,
don't just play the same game for 3 weeks in a row.
you're right. You get 75% of the way in and then quit at the last second, never play it again.
Listen here, man. I don't appreciate
I do that
you
too,
calling
so
me
don't
out.
worry about it. I feel like a lot of people do that for some reason.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I have a really bad habit of like starting series and like not finishing them until I get literally to the end, and then I know it's close to the end, and then I just drop it completely because I don't want it to end.
Yeah,
Or I don't know. This may be just a me, or maybe just a handful of people, but that's just an
a
issue I
me.
have.
It may be just a me.
That's funny.
That's what you said.
But yeah, I can't. I have a problem with finishing things. So
Really just depends on if there's any replay value in it. If there's replay value in it, I finish the game as just have fun the first time I finish it, and then I become a completionist on the second time around.
well, that's not. It's not just. I'm not even just talking about video games or stuff. I'm talking about like series. Like, I guess also video game series, but also like that's why I kind of like subconsciously haven't been meaning to finish Uncharted 4 was because that's the end, or so far of what's left.
It might be, I don't know.
Yeah, and same thing
Actually,
goes.
no, there is a new console, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna do another Uncharted.
And same thing goes for like, for the longest time I never finished Breaking Bad because it was close to the end and I, you know, just didn't decide to watch it. Same thing
I
goes
never
with like,
started.
The Office or an anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. For a while, I did not want to finish part 5 because I knew it was close to like the most recent like finishing stuff, and it took me a couple months till I finally got around to like finish watching it.
Speaking of which, I think part 6 comes out December 1st on Netflix.
December 1st?
Yeah, this year, December 1st, and I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe I believe they're gonna release all the episodes at once.
No.
Yep.
No.
I believe that is the case.
I am not gonna
It
sleep.
leaked.
That whole day, I am not. I promise you, I will not sleep. Kill him.
Yes.
What day is. Hey Siri. What day is December 1st?
Oh shit.
Damn it.
2021 Hanukkah.
It's on a Wednesday. And on a Hanukkah, apparently.
What the fuck?
It's on a Wednesday. Shit. So.
I'm gonna just wait till that weekend, honestly. It's
So that weekend.
that Friday.
Wanna have a watch party of part 6?
What day are you free?
Saturday.
Fuck yes, then.
Oh, nut! I'm so excited.
Oh.
I'm so excited. Oh, I
I've
can't
not
wait.
looked at anything related to that.
Same
so
here. All I know is that trailer from Netflix that they dropped like a couple months ago. Sorry, we're
that
huge.
I did watch.
We're huge fucking losers about JoJo's. But damn right we are. I will proudly, and I've been meaning to get a Joestar tattoo on the back of my like upper neck, like shoulder area, where
Left hand side, I believe.
yeah, where the birthmark is of the whole Joestar bloodline, and I'm gonna be like, ooh, look at me, I'm a Joestar bloodline, just like a good couple thousand of people that also have that same tattoo.
Well, I was gonna say, I do want to get the star. I don't know if I want the manga version or the anime version, because the manga version looks pretty cool. But
It's called Mango.
manga,
Okay.
manhwa,
Manuel.
manuscript.
Okay.
But I want to get my 2112 tattoo. The Star Man it's literally my profile picture right now.
It's really cool. Like.
And I also want to on the same side, so on the left side of my arm, I want to get all the emblems from each JoJo, like the stone mask and then the stone of Asia.
Yeah, the
and
diamond,
then
yeah. Blood heart? Bloodstone?
shit.
What is it called? I don't remember.
What's the stone of Asia?
Yeah. Fucking nerd. Third
I always
one
wanted to call it Aha.
what was the third one?
Third one was
These nuts?
Jotaro's. Wasn't it Jotaro's hand, like the little hand thing on his hat?
Oh yeah.
And then the fourth one was the anchor. Fifth one was the ladybug, and sixth one is the butterfly.
So why the fuck would the fourth one be an anchor? I'm kind of confused on that one.
Because Jotaro had an anchor on his Plus, they're in a seaport of Morio. It's a seaport.
You're right. All right, break this down for me, buddy.
Yeah.
What would you rank each part?
Oh shit. I think each part is good in its own right. Like a lot of people shit on one, but I think one is a really good like starting anime to get into before it gets like crazy. But if I were to rank them, I'd say 3, 5, 2, 4, and 1. And I haven't seen 6, so I'll let you know when 6 comes up.
Incredible. Every word you just said was wrong.
Oh, what's yours then?
No, I mostly agree with it. I agree. 3 is like my obviously, bruh. The
That one's
Battle
the
of
best.
bruh. It's like the most iconic scene ever. It's got
It's
like
literally like
literally
two parts.
the most iconic scene in my opinion of
Yeah.
anime. Don't fucking come fight me, you fucking Naruto, Dragon Ball Z
See?
booger. Yeah, Z, not C. Dragon Ball Z booger eating fucks.
Dragon Ball Z nuts. That's what
Got
I'd
him.
say about that.
I just triggered a bunch of fucking anime boys and
Don't
girls
alienate
and
our
girls.
don't alienate our audience. You
Listen,
can't divide by 0, okay?
I I really don't care. You vibe with whatever you vibe. I've been meaning to watch One Piece, but at the same time, I'm like, why would I do
Dude,
that?
I fucking love One Piece. If you want to waste
What
your
do you
fucking
mean?
time, watch One
Exactly.
Piece.
Exactly. That's what I
It's so good though.
I don't have time
It's
to
so
waste
good.
though.
Genuinely, it's so good, but it's such a fucking like time sinker.
Yeah, it's got like so much alright, so there's one thing that I can't stand is and it's filler.
Yes, agreed.
and
It's so guilty of that, and
yes.
Naruto's so
Yes.
guilty of that
Naruto,
too.
I've been meaning for the longest time to get into, but I can't because guess what? Filler. One Piece, same thing, filler. Dragon Ball, same thing, filler.
You know what's real sad? I started probably about 4 years ago. I started watching Naruto, the original Naruto.
Oh
I completed
God.
Naruto. I completed Naruto, but then by the time I got to Shippuden, which is like everyone's favorite one, I was like so bogged down by the filler. I was like, "Fuck this," and I stopped watching it. I was like, it ruined it for me. And there's literally like Reddit posts and stuff like that that tell you which episodes to watch to skip the filler and the like vacation episodes that don't mean anything to canon
Exactly.
and stuff like that. It's
Exactly.
just so fucking dumb.
Exactly. And
It's so dumb.
I had a friend of mine that like convinced me. It was like, hey, so I know that Hunter x Hunter has no ending technically, but but it's pretty good.
I forgot about
And I
that.
was like, do I really want to watch something that really doesn't have an ending? And let me tell you this, I watched every episode, even like the bad, like literally like the time killer episodes and stuff like that that literally contributed nothing to the story. But because I don't know why, but I like if I watch an anime, I will watch every single episode, every single minute, and will remember every detail about it, even the dumb filler episodes. But I draw a line when it comes to like, for example, series that have like 500 plus episodes, and
Yeah,
knowing full well that half of the damn episodes are filler.
I'd say One Piece is really, really good. Out of all the what is it? Shonen animes, I think One Piece is definitely up there. It's definitely better than Bleach or Naruto, in my opinion. I tried watching Bleach, I got real bored of it. Tried watching Naruto, I could not. I wasn't bored, but I was like, holy shit, the filler's too much.
Exactly. And then going back to what you said, there's like guides on Reddit and stuff like that, or wikis on like, hey, skip these filler episodes.
Yeah, basically, it's like I want.
Which can be helpful, but at the same time, I want. I don't know. This is coming from a guy that watched all of Clone Wars, like even the stupid Jar Jar Binks episodes, even though I fucking did not like them at all. I sat through them and watched them because I was like, no, fuck it. I'm gonna watch every single episode. But that was like different because Clone Wars is like it's not really a small series, but it's also not like a stupid
Um,
long series either, to be honest.
yeah, I prefer. I prefer the kind of like journey animes, sort of like JoJo Part 3. I prefer journeys where you feel like even if there is a little bit of filler or something like that, it's part of the journey. But with Naruto, it's just like they're always like, at least in Naruto version 1 or whatever, however you'd say
When
it,
he's a kid, yeah.
Naruto
Yeah.
vanilla or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
in the same area. They don't travel too much,
Well, no,
at
yeah.
least from my recollection.
Well, that would sort of work, but the problem is that I don't know. It just kind of depends on like the person because back then I fucking loved filler episodes. The episodes that did not mean anything, but that was back when I was like 6 or 7.
Well, it
I
depends on if the world is worth
bro,
exploring, if the filler is useful or not.
this is a coming from a person that also watched like a ton of Pokemon, and literally like the first season where he goes from one town to another, and in the game it takes you like maybe 15 minutes to get from one town to the other.
Yeah,
It
it doesn't translate
in the
too well.
in the anime it takes the man like 30 episodes to get from one town to another, just to get to Viridian Forest.
It's 2 episodes just to beat a gym leader.
When the man's finding clearly a rock gym with a Pikachu, the fuck.
A level 99 Pikachu.
All right, we have gone way off course for a while.
Wait. Okay, so you
Okay.
haven't played any games.
I have, but you go first.
Well, okay. Well, I was gonna say, if you want to do media, I had a question for you
Okay, ask
because we
away.
were talking about not completing stuff. It took me a while to complete this one, but how far in are you of Samurai Jack? Because that is a journey.
Ooh, I got to the point where I think I literally stopped at the point where he met the Irish guy.
Oh, the Scottish guy,
Yeah, that was like around season 2 or 3.
a Scotsman. Oh,
Almost-
dang! You're okay. You're in different discs already.
Yeah, fuck you, me,
Holy
dude.
shit!
I didn't forget about it. I actually have been like getting through them. It's just the problem is
That is a fucking journey, and
it's
it's so worth
it's
it.
so cool. I love Samurai Jack.
I also want to get a Samurai Jack tattoo. I'm not too sure of what, but I do want to get one.
Maybe a coup, or maybe just I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want it in that style. It's like it's so weird.
The
That
blade.
style is,
The blade.
Oh, yeah.
But with like his
That'd be
eyes,
pretty
just
cool.
like his eyes.
oh yeah, the reflection
Yeah,
of
the
his eyes in the blade.
Bruh.
Oh shit.
Nope, I'm getting it
That's
first.
good.
Nope, I'm getting it first.
No,
No.
that's all right.
I wouldn't even know
thought
where
of
to
it
get
first.
it. I wouldn't even know where to get it. Probably
Well,
my forehead.
Get it on your eyes.
Yeah.
Just tattoo your eyeball.
Oh man.
No, that style is like so simplistic but so hard to replicate to me. It's so cool.
I just want to appreciate like the first episode because I have never been like that blown away from like a kids Cartoon Network show.
It was on Adult Swim.
But
Samurai Jack.
But it was the first episode
Know what
when
you
it first
mean.
aired.
Yeah, the whole series was on Adult Swim.
I didn't know that.
All in separate too.
Oh, hold up.
Too much.
The technical difficulties here.
I was saying that
We
that
are now
art
back.
style.
Yep.
Yeah, we're back. My internet shit itself as usual. Got to figure that out still, but that art style is so hard to replicate, even though it's so simplistic, which is why I enjoy it immensely. And I didn't know if you know this, but Tartakovsky, which is the main guy who made it, and he did the art and all that stuff. He did a Star Wars Clone Wars series in his art style.
No way.
So it's on YouTube. I can send it to you, and anyone else who wants to look at it. But it's like the whole thing. It's so fucking cool. It's so cool.
I had no idea. Wow, that's
Same
that's
guy.
really cool.
Yeah, someone uploaded it on YouTube in its entirety. It's like Clone Wars, like proper. It's probably the best animated Clone Wars out there, in my opinion. It's so fucking rad.
Wrong. Jar Jar Binks best Star Wars.
They even, and I have some, they made a comic book series out of it, out of the episodes.
Ooh.
In the same style.
Oh, in the same style too.
Same style. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah, Samurai Jack, really good. I completed it within like a month or so. I was just taking my time so I could enjoy it, but it was really, really good. Especially that last fucking season. It's just like, beautiful.
Really? I heard different things.
The okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the ending is a little bit not disappointing, but like it takes a turn of which you didn't understand. Kind of, it's
That's
just like
that's primarily like the main concern, and that's really like this is coming from someone that hasn't seen the last season yet. I heard that everything was so good, literally like the revival of it, the little edgy turn that it's taken, but literally the how they wrap things up. That's always what I hear is the complaint.
but you want to hear something cool?
No.
The I think it came out last year. There's a Samurai Jack game made by Adult Swim on Steam, and it has the true ending of like it has the like kind of retconned ending that people love. So
The true ending?
the
Okay.
true ending,
So I
it like
guess
kind of retcons itself through a weird like because the whole thing's about time travel, you know. It kind of retcons some things,
oh, that's kind of cool. So
and it's really fucking dope.
I guess
It's a
I'll
really good game.
I guess I'll watch the whole series and then I'll buy the game and stream
Yeah.
it.
It's really fucking good. It's fun. The combat's really fun. It's like a third person Samurai Jack swordsman game, pretty much.
Is it like
And you can't
challenging?
yes, it's very challenging.
Sold.
And
I
it
love
literally
challenging games.
just to like set it up, if you definitely need to watch the series because then you won't understand like all the things, but literally like
Yeah.
you get sent back in time and basically like it's Jack after he's done all these things, but he's like going through like portals that go through the different like seasons basically.
Oh wow.
And you go all the way back to Rothschild. Do you remember what the dog Rothschild, the British dog? You go all the way
Oh
back
yeah yeah.
where he
Oh my
fights all
god.
those beetles and stuff, the Beetleborgs by
Oh
himself.
my god.
Yeah,
Holy
you go
shit.
all the way back to the beginning, and it's just like holy shit, and you're like battling your way through seasons.
That's
It's so
cool.
cool,
That's really cool actually.
and all the way up to the recent seasons. It's so fucking cool.
So yeah, I for sure need to finish that, and I probably will by like. My goal is to at least finish that by the end of the year. I know I can.
That's a good goal. I did it within a month easily, but I didn't want
Exactly.
to get burnt out or anything like that. So
Well, I'm already like I want to say like two seasons down, and I know
yeah,
these episodes are pretty short. So.
season 3 is when it kicks off for me personally. But even though it's like all good,
Hmm. All right. Well, anything else you want to add on to Samurai Jack?
it's a good series. It's pretty cheap on Amazon. I definitely recommend just buying it and not trying to fucking find it online. Just buy it and watch it on Blu-ray.
Nice, 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 nice.
Yeah, that was your game, your
That's
movie.
that was my movie.
My movie
No,
is.
no. My
Joking.
my form of media that
Yeah.
is a game that I have played not recently, but that I really enjoyed last year. What year is it? 2021. Yes, very good job.
For the end of 2021.
Was a little game that came out in 2020 by the name of Doom Eternal.
Oh, nice.
Doom Eternal. Oh my god, it's so good. Everything that's so good about Doom 2016, they revamped and made it even better somehow. And I really like Doom 2016.
Are you saying that Eternal is better than 2016?
No.
Oh, well, then you're just fucking lying, then.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about
I don't know. I'm just gonna judge you silently, I
it?
guess.
Yeah. Doom Eternal. First of all, songs by Mick Gordon immediately
Oh
back to
yeah,
back to back. Bro, these songs are in my fucking workout playlist. They're that intense.
they're fucking
Um,
good.
the gameplay mechanics when they literally just add in the tweak of getting rid of the crouch because for some reason somebody decided to add a crouch button in Doom 2016. Instead of a crouch, they added a dash. Oh, that was such a good choice. And this little attachment called a meat hook, which
Meat hook.
adds so much verticality to like anywhere. Ooh, so good. And I'm a bit of a dumb person. And I like to play games on like the hardest modes because I like to be challenged. And I like,
Yep.
it's really not a brag or anything. It's just I just really like the challenge. And I beat Doom Eternal in day one with on a Nightmare. Was it Nightmare? I think it was Nightmare.
The hardest one.
Yeah,
The hardest one until you beat the game, and then whatever is unlocked.
yeah. Ultra Nightmare is something I don't wish upon
Yeah,
my
something
worst
like that.
enemies. Ultra Nightmare is you got to do
Isn't
the
that
whole
like
thing.
instant kill or something
Yep,
like that? You can't get hit.
yep.
You have
Well,
to restart the whole fucking level over,
what's
basically.
what sort of helps is not the entire level, the whole story.
No, there's no fucking way.
I'm pretty sure
Oh, is
that's
you
how it
only have one
works.
life?
Yeah, it's literally one
Oh
life.
my god,
But
that's fucking too much.
But what makes Doom Eternal like better or Ultra Nightmare like bearable in this one is that you get these things called like one ups and stuff like that, which are basically like your. But actually, never mind because I remember trying to do an Ultra Nightmare run, and instead of one ups in the areas where like the secret areas, you just get full armor. You don't get a
Oh
full.
shit.
You don't get a one up. You get a full armor.
I did like that system of the little like more arcadey kind of thing, not too serious, you know?
Yeah, it's cool because they, they embrace it. It's dumb. It's cool.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, and overall, just nothing but all around good old firm handshakes and pat in the ass for all the
And
developers,
yes,
for all the developers on Doom Eternal. Because holy shit, I love Doom Eternal. I haven't played any of the DLC yet because I'm a cheap bastard and I've been busy and have been waiting for a sale. And it's been on sale multiple times, but I've been busy.
almost Doom Eternal was one of those things where the game was obviously better. Like it did what a sequel should do. It like surpassed its predecessor in pretty much every respect for me personally. But it still like flew under the radar for some reason. It didn't. I feel like it did great, but I feel like it could have done better in terms of sales and stuff. For some reason, some people like dropped it immediately. As like they didn't like get hooked on it like 2016, even though it's a better game and it has a I think it has a better soundtrack, personally, than 2016.
Well, I don't remember what they were going for this one. I think I remember watching like a mini documentary of like his process. My bad. I did a little burp.
Yeah, I heard.
My apologies. Um, they were going more of like how like back in the 80s or 90s when movies would get a sequel or something, they instead went like the whole techno like retro synthy soundtrack, and that's what he was going for. He was going for more like a synth like background and stuff like that. I don't know if you
I can
noticed that.
definitely hear that. I just know that there was more chorus and stuff in it, which sounded fucking amazing
Mm-hmm.
because they were like in that Valhalla kind of like atmosphere
Yep.
during the beginning. That's like my favorite fucking shit, where it's just like fucking everything goes silent. It's like the chorus, and then it just fucking drops a fucking bomb on your ass. Such a good soundtrack. Holy fuck.
And yeah, oh god. Well, really, the whole game, to be honest, isn't for me. It wasn't that bad. But as soon as they introduced the Marauder, oh
Yeah.
my god, I hated it.
They like before the game came out, and like a bunch of like what is it? I want to say YouTubers, but influencers got the game and stuff. The devs dropped them like in the room before the first Marauder that you have to deal with on purpose to piss them off.
It's
They
so
were shitting on everyone, and I was like, "Oh my god!" They purposely made these fuckers to be like so like adaptive to how you play.
but it's so cool at the same time. But it at the moment, like, sure, you're like, fuck this guy. But when like after beating the whole game and like literally to me the whole nightmare was like facing one, but then there's that one point at the end of the level where you face two at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh, it sucks.
it feels like I can't remember what they said. They said they wanted you to feel like you're fighting an actual player. They're like so
Yes,
intuitive.
exactly. You get too close, they shotgun blast you away. You get too far, they send a dog out or they fire axe you.
Yeah, they just like
and
it's
you
like
can't
fighting an admin.
and you
It's just
can't
like fuck
and you
you.
can't really shoot him from far away because he'll put his shield up and basically you have to time it. It's so cool.
Yeah, it definitely rewards people who like take the time to learn how the game is, and
It took me
it's
like 4 tries because
yeah,
it also helps seeing like these influencers like getting their ass kicked, and I can't imagine how long that recording was of them just getting their ass kicked
Oh, they
repeatedly.
cut it too. It's just like people getting. Oh my god. There was Markiplier had the dev sitting next to him as he was playing. This was pre-COVID, obviously. He had the one of the devs in the same room as him, and he was like laughing the whole time. It was like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Oh
That's such a
man.
good video.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't really watch. I used to watch Markiplier a lot back in the day.
I watched his whole because I was too much of a piss baby to play by myself when he was doing Subnautica. That was like I was living vicariously through him because it
Really,
seemed like a fun game, but it was just like, holy shit,
I
it
have
gave me a phobia of the ocean.
I have Subnautica too, but I'm like, and I've been meaning to play it in VR to be honest.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
But
I can't play it in regular.
I've just like I said, I just don't have time.
Yeah.
Um,
Speaking of time, I think it's time.
for an ad break.
That's right. That was the ad break. Oh my
I hope you
god.
enjoyed that Adam and Eve sponsorship that we had.
No.
No, we're not sponsored yet.
Yet, maybe one day.
Yet, perhaps one day. So what's actually no, I'll start because you fucking stole the limelight last time.
What?
Yeah, you
What?
told your
I would
favorite form of
never.
media. So now
I would never.
I will choose my favorite song.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is from this little band called Your Favorite Martian.
It is not. Okay. No, it is not. Fuck off.
No, it's not.
I was gonna say.
Let's see. Let's kick up another small name. It's not really a small name artist, but it's somebody who's actually no, he's got 500k listeners. He's not small, but he's also not like mainstream. His name is Rav. You may have heard of him. Rav. And he's got like multiple albums. His first album was Beneath the Toxic Jungle, which I have given a listen to recently because I decided to listen to like from the beginning. And it's good. I really enjoyed it, like seeing from like where he started, and then what really the first album that like drawed my attention was Solar Flare, and specifically Cinnabar.
Cinnabar.
Cinnabar. Have you not
Is
heard
that
of it?
for Pokemon? It's
Maybe. I don't know. I'm too dumb.
pretty sure it is. It's like Cinnabar Island or something like that. It
Well,
also just sounds like a cinnamon based breakfast bar.
well, and then recently, this is really more of like a heavy. It's not a feel good album, but it's called "I'm On to Me." That's for them, rainy days when you're.
That's a good album name.
It's God. Oh,
I
just
actually quite like that album name.
oh my God. It's like I say, it's not a feel good album, but it's very like a very introspective like. Oh, it's so. Please check out Rav. His name's Rav. He's got stuff on YouTube. He's got unreleased like demos on SoundCloud and YouTube as well, but he releases them under like fake YouTube accounts, and then sometimes he puts like bets with his friend like Kill Bill the rapper and stuff like that, and he'll be like, if somebody finds his channel within a week, you know, I don't know what the terms are, but basically it was like a bet or something, and literally in the comments he like posted under a different like YouTube name. It's called like Bill Frazier or something like that. Some like standard basic like
Cole
name.
Frazier.
I don't remember. That's not the exact name, but it's like a common name. No YouTube background or anything. And he uploads the video, and within like 3 days, people found it.
Damn.
And then yeah, he put a comment saying, "Hey, I lost the bet, but whatever. This is just more of like a little nod for you guys. Thank you for listening. Stuff like that." And that he's very like humble about his stuff because at the same time, he's not a small artist, but he is like he does have a background. And yeah, the song that I will recommend, I guess, for now, because I don't feel like bringing down the mood or anything. It's a very like vibe. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it too, Kellen, but it's called
Yeah, what was it?
Cinnabar.
Cinnabar.
I'm pretty sure you've heard it.
Maybe I have.
I'm 1,000% sure. But we will start playing the song and
Is
hopefully
it on YouTube? Oh wait, no, sorry. I'll look it up on Spotify. I'm
it's on
not gonna bother.
Spotify. I'm literally looking at it
On
right now
YouTube.
on Spotify.
There it is. I like the album art as well.
Oh, just the whole aesthetic, and he has like, it's like I said, just check him out. He's like I said,
Alrighty.
he's not really a small artist, but he's not really a big artist either. And I just remembered who I'm. Nope, that'll be for next week because I already... I'll be for next week. Or do I want to do his? Nah, that's his most played album or song, which has like 11 million listens.
11. Looks like 1 million.
No, it's 11, bruh.
Kill Bill?
No, I'm looking at his popular, and this is called "You Fuckers Were Asking for This One."
No.
Boing it. Boing. All right. Well, we'll give it a listen here. We'll count us down, and hopefully you sing along. Feel free to sing along if you know the lyrics.
Feel free to sing along, even though you don't know the lyrics.
But if you don't know the lyrics, just vibe with it. Alrighty.
Just hum and ruin it for yourself.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. And yeah, that was Cinnabar. Just a nice little. Not all of his songs are like this, like very upbeat. But I will, listener, viewer, whatever, beware. His songs are very like dark. But that's like one of like, fuck it, vibe.
I've heard that one, yes, but it was good.
It's a good
Haven't
one.
heard it in a while, probably like a year since I haven't touched
Oh,
the bots in a while.
bro, I 100% can assure you that my 2021 Spotify yearly roundup is gonna be consisting of also Rav.
Mine's probably gonna get consist of Joji because I've just been listening to that shit over and over again,
Oh no, for
especially
sure.
this year.
No, same here. I can predict to you right now. My top three will probably be Mac Miller, Joji, and Rav. All of them very
Uh,
upbeat people.
I don't know. Probably say Gorillas, Joji, and probably some Oliver Tree. Probably my top three. I
Yeah,
don't know though.
I forgot about Oliver Tree.
Yeah.
All right, well that was my song and artist. Fuck it. If it's like a small name artist, I'll start doing that too, like artist of the week for me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me, buddy, what's yours?
I'm gonna I'm gonna flip this on its head. I'm gonna do my song first and then the and then the game. Like it's
Ooh.
gonna be like a book cover ending. That I'm gonna leave the back cover for the game. So I have, especially since it probably didn't come out today, but I have been listening to it a shit ton these last couple of weeks because it keeps me awake. This is like my workout uh music, but it's not my game, but I do enjoy the game. Guilty Gear Strive's original soundtrack, or the character soundtrack, I guess is what you would say. But I've been listening to that shit like nonstop because I loved the original game's soundtrack too. But this is like a whole fucking another level of like good. And you've heard a couple of their songs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I own the game. Cause you gifted it for me, and I rage quitted a little because of this one fucking character with stupid like blood sword or whatever.
Yes.
God, he's so
Were
fucking.
you playing online though? Or were you playing?
Think I was doing both.
Don't say don't play online. You came in so late to the game that learning the systems fucking you play like for me you play arcade and then you get like master arcade and then you can go into multiplayer or you just
God,
fight friends. But
it's difficult, but yeah, I tried every character and I really enjoyed every character's soundtrack.
yes, they're all fucking good. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do on the character soundtracks because I love the anatomy of this specific song.
I don't know the name of the character, but it's like that one lady with like the anchor or whatever. I really like her theme
May
from Overwatch.
anime girl. No, it's like M-E. Oh wait, no. It's M-A-Y, M-A-Y.
I don't remember. She's blonde. She's kind of cute, and she's got an anchor.
Yeah, it's May. And I
Yeah,
think her song is called Disaster of Passion.
it's fucking cool. That's mine. But
But
what's yours?
mine is the song we're gonna play today, and it's called and you can look it up on Spotify. It's called Alone Infection.
Alone
It's
infection.
it's by Naoki. It's Naoki.
Looking him up. Naoki. Arc System Works.
Yep, that's the one. Alone Infection.
All right.
And yeah, I just love the whole like I love the anatomy of this song specifically. It's just so fucking good. It for people who don't know, the game is a fighting game. I didn't say that, but the soundtrack is like fucking metal. Well, most of the songs are metal. You'll find some poppy songs in there sometimes, but they're still pretty rocking. But this one is pretty fucking metal. I love it. So let's go. Three, two, one. So fucking good. Oh yeah, we're back by the way.
We are back.
And yeah, if you don't like metal, it's got a little bit of everything.
It's
It's not like it's got some screamo in there, but it's not like the main stuff. It's just like an accent.
but definitely a fan for sure. Yeah, I will give this a listen tomorrow.
It's good workout music. It's good like just I want to fucking stay awake because I'm at work and I'm bored as fuck. It's music.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's
It
what.
pumps me up. It gets me pumped.
Gets
Yeah,
you
that was
rock
my
hard.
music and that was my song specifically, and it was really good. I've, the only reason I chose it for the episode is because it came out on Spotify for me today. It's like, oh shit, because I've been waiting for it. Um, yeah, I guess I'll move on to my game now, of which I've been waiting since it came out, and then my computer shit itself, and then I got my computer back, and I was like, no, I'm playing this on a good computer. I was like, I need to play this at like maximum frames and maximum settings. And that is Psychonauts 2, of which I've sunk 11 hours in for the past like 2 days.
What game is that?
I said it was Psychonauts 2.
What's Psychonauts 2?
It's like Psychonauts 1, but way better.
Ah, no,
Objectively so.
I'm fucking with you. I know what Psychonauts 2 is, but for our listeners here, try to describe what Psychonauts is.
Uh, it's almost like an animated movie you can play. It's so beautiful. Even though like one is pretty dang dated, you have to admit that the art style is amazing. I love the art style, but
Oh, for sure.
it's just like I guess if I were to describe it, it's a platformer with psychic powers and stuff like that. The first one is that you're at a camp basically in the woods, so it's got that kind of like I don't know, it's got that cozy feeling like you're walking around camp and stuff like that. But then it just like throws a curveball at you, and that you're introduced to the kind of like I guess shtick of the game is that you can go into characters' minds, and they have like you go into their psyches and these worlds of like these characters have in their minds, and they're all like very different from one another, and there's different rules and stuff like that. But and you gain psychic powers along the way to help you like maneuver and stuff. But it and two is much of the same, but it's just like it's way better. It's just like everything that was good about one, they like double downed on. It's so fucking good. And I guess that's the best way I can explain it.
Nah, that's a pretty good explanation. It's literally the only thing I could add to that is that it's got a very crude sense of humor.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
the game is like rated T, but even back then it was rated T. I'm pretty sure.
they've kind of dialed it down from one, but two is still funny. I feel like they made a couple compromises, but they did it in a funny way, so I really don't care.
It's
It
got
came out like super well.
it's got Jack Black too, though.
Yeah, it's got Jack Black in it, and holy shit! So far, his level is my favorite visually. It's fun to play too. It's probably one of the more chiller levels, but I think I'm near the end of the game now.
Damn, you're way ahead of me then.
I don't
Where I left off was yeah. uh that level with the hospital.
oh
That's literally the second one.
that's the beginning of that's the beginning of the
I
game.
told you, I'm not that
You
far into it.
literally you literally get out of Lobato's brain, and that's like the tutorial, quote unquote, and then that's your first world.
Yeah, exactly, because I have a problem with the finishing games.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're you didn't even start it.
No.
But
I played on my base Xbox because I wanted to be comfortable and like
yeah,
not be on a computer chair, even though my computer chair is pretty comfortable too. But I just didn't want to
holy
be in like
shit.
I wanted it on a big screen basically. But
Um,
I'm rocking a base Xbox still, so it's not running great.
no.
So I stopped, and I plan on installing it on my PC.
I this game I have to give all the credits to the devs. This game is probably one of the more if not the most well optimized games I've ever played in my fucking life. It's so fucking good. It's like it makes Doom fucking 2016 blush with how much it gets away with, and the frame rate does not drop at all. It's amazing. And I know I'm running a supercomputer and stuff like that, but my computer does not even heat up or anything, and it's going at 144 FPS, and I have like all the max settings on. It looks so
Damn.
good and it runs so well. I enough. I don't know if my computer
Uh-oh.
that.
Hold up. Time
Bro,
out. One?
sorry, my dad was downloading porn again. Psychonauts 2. Where was
Yeah.
I? Oh yeah, it runs fantastic. And is well optimized. I'd hope it would be because it has to run on the current gen consoles, but that no one can buy right now.
Yup, all 4 people have the new next gen consoles.
Yeah, it's crazy. 2 of which are my friends in the service. Oh my god. But yeah, such a fucking good game. I love how much they can get away with it, and it just like it looks visually pleasing. Like the whole thing that you were talking about, where you can like you traverse forward and then you look back and it's like in a void behind you and stuff. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
it's impressive. That's what I really enjoyed about the first one too, because even that game was running on a base Xbox, literally like the
Yeah,
original Xbox.
yeah, the original because they didn't tell them that the 360 was going to come out.
So then, with the whole Series X and Series S and whatever, uh, they're solid state drives, which allow them to load and whatever,
SSD.
really fast. So, but that's really not an issue for like computers and shit.
I will say it does take a little bit of load, but
No,
because of the SSD,
no, you're
when you
wrong.
go back to an area that you've been to before, it's like instant. It just has to load it for the first instance. Then when you go back to the area that you were before, it's like instant. It's very good.
Hmm.
And if you ever play, if anyone ever plays Psychonauts 2, I feel like it sets your if you literally playing the first like level sets your expectations for the rest of like what they can get
Oh,
away with because it's so amazing
it's.
what they can
Mhm.
accomplish in this game.
Yep. I was really impressed by like the first level, even like the tutorial. Even though I was playing on a base Xbox, it was like still really cool.
Yes, it's you need to play it on PC. I think you'll
No,
shit
exactly. I
yourself.
feel like I will as well, but for
Play it
like,
on PC.
yeah, just play it the best way possible that you can. Don't play
It's a
it.
treat. It's a treat. You need to treat it as such. Yeah, that was my game. That was my song. That was what I've been doing this whole week besides work pretty much. I've just been kind of going along life as I've usually been doing.
Nice, nice. Same thing here. You heard my game, even though I haven't played it in like a year. That's probably what I will do if I can't think of a game that I haven't played recently. And then I will eventually run out, and then I'll start talking about movies or some shit.
I will say probably in 2 weeks I ordered it. I ordered the physical copy. Like I should have pre-ordered it because it's like out of stock now, but I got Shin Megami Tensei 5 for Switch because that game looks so fucking good. It's the
I also speak Italian.
it's made by Atlas. It's like it's the series it's the series that came after Persona basically.
Ah,
But yeah,
um,
it's super fucking good. If you need to watch some trailers and it might get you hooked, but holy shit, it makes me for all the reviews I've seen, it's like holy shit, this runs on Switch.
well, the only game that I played recently on the Switch was the Animal Crossing update, the new one, New
Yeah,
Horizons. That one's really fucking cool. I love Animal Crossing.
I do want
And
to get back into it.
fucking the new Mario Party, Mario Party Superstars. That one's
That that looks really fun.
it's really fun, and I made my sister rage quit. We're
that's how you know you're doing it right.
well, she's also a bit of a gamer herself, and like she stole stars from me, and it's only fair that I steal stars back. But then
Yeah.
she brought a golden pipe, and what happens? We were playing against CPUs as well,
Yeah.
And as soon as she brought her CPU, or she brought her golden pipe, one of the CPUs went out, got a boo bell, used it, and decided to steal her, or not a boo bell.
Coins.
It was a treasure chest or whatever,
Yeah.
and that chest enables you to steal any item of your choosing from any player. And
Oh.
that bot, as soon, literally like the last turn she brought the golden pipe and everything, that bot literally went to the chest, opened it up, hovered over her character, got the golden pipe, and she was like, "I'm done. I'm done."
She actually quit. She
Yes.
actually rage quit.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
did it.
I was like, I get it. That's totally okay.
That's understandable.
That's totally okay.
Have a good day. Oh my god.
Oh, I
That's
remember.
fucked.
Well, the thing is that I remember, I used to play like Mario Party 2 like on the N64.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just playing these games as well. Most of the mini games are from like the original first 3 or 4. So, because we're not going to talk about that last Mario Party that they released on the Switch. That one was
Yeah.
the mini
I'm
games are
glad
cool.
I did not buy that.
The mini games are cool, but the maps and stuff, they were boring.
I feel like the Fire Emblem-esque one where you could move around spaces specifically was really cool.
No.
But other than that, all the maps are fucking shit.
Yeah, they were not cool at all. They weren't interesting.
The mini games are really fucking boring too.
The mini games are all right. Some of them were all right.
It's like, which is why I'm like, this almost feels like the last bastion for like Mario Party. They're running out of ideas, so they're going back to like the best ofs now.
Well, no surprise. That's what anything is now. Movies.
I know. It's just no one has any good ideas.
Yeah, so we're just depending on remakes, remasters. Literally, GTA Remastered came out yesterday, and sorry, dating this. That's all everyone's talking about.
As they should. Those are good games.
Those are really good games, and I don't know. I heard it's on Game Pass, but I don't think it's on PC. But supposedly San Andreas is on there. No, would love to check it out.
Is it basically like the Master Chief collection of GTA? Is that what the whole thing is?
Basically, but the one upside is that you can either buy the definitive collection. I don't know why I said it weirdly. The definitive collection of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas for $60, or you could buy them for $20 per game if you just want to like literally just want to check out like Vice City only.
That's a good system. It's
all
actually
right.
surprising.
It's actually
I'm
pretty
surprised
good.
that Rockstar had the restraint to do that. Actually,
The only downside, well, I mean, for if you have like the most recent consoles, you're good. But the only downside, this is the only flaw I don't like about PC, is that the launchers and shit like that. Everyone has their own platform. So it's not on Steam. Thank heavens it's not on Epic Games, but it's on only on Rockstar launcher.
Wow.
Which I mean, it's
jeez,
not that big of a deal since I already own like Red Dead and like GTA 5, so I already have it on. So
that's actually really interesting. It seems like their community is mostly on Steam, I'd imagine. So it's like shooting themselves in the foot. Like you just like lost like a good chunk of your audience by doing that.
yeah,
It has to be an exclusive for a while. I'd imagine maybe like a year or something. I don't know.
I haven't looked into it, but I know that somebody said that it's only on the launcher only. Either way, I don't really plan. I do love the classic games. I played GTA 3 on a phone. San Andreas same way. I played it on the phone, and Vice City I think I also played it on my phone.
God dang it! Your iPad, it's cool.
No, I was too poor. I rocked it on an Android with a very low quality audio and like the very short battery life, so it would drain my phone.
You think that's bad? I played it on my iPod Shuffle.
So yeah, but I don't know. I will say that these games are like really nice looking, like for what they are. And even then, if you only want to check out one game, it's good.
I was gonna say this is like, do you remember when Saints Row 3 got remastered and everyone just like forgot about it because it was an Epic Games exclusive?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Like,
It's the same system basically. I feel like people are gonna go on like lowbrow, and then it's gonna come out like a year later, and people, oh shit, it's out finally.
Yeah.
Wow.
what I did was I love GTA 3. I have so many memories of it, but I don't want to pay to play it. So,
Yeah.
or I don't know, but I mean, am I really gonna play it? Because my library is like so fucking stupid big already. So I just do what any normal sane person would do. I watch somebody else play it.
Yeah, just to see. I mean,
That's what I do.
what I usually do is I watch someone else play it, and if I just get like the itching to play it by myself, I was like, wow, this looks really fun. I want to play it by myself. That's when
Yeah,
I usually.
yeah, I understand. I was the same way with other games like in I think back in the good old days, back when I didn't know everyone's innocent. Nobody knew what Overwatch was. And back
uh,
when they did like little beta tests, I was like, this looks fun. I'm gonna try it. And then I tried it and then I was hooked. And then the first year was fun, and then the second year
yeah.
was alright, and then the third year was like, okay, they're just repeating the same, and then the fourth year, and then the fifth year, and then so on. And we are here now, and we still have
Cole
no,
Cassidy is here.
we have no, we have no idea when 2 is coming out.
It got delayed again.
It got
That was the most. Yeah, the recent news was that it got delayed again.
I really don't care. If when it comes out, I'll still be like, cool, I guess.
All their like head staff people are leaving on controversies. It seems
Yikes.
they're leaving because of controversy or because they want to avoid it. At this point, it's just like holy shit. They're just all jumping ship. I was like, oh,
I wouldn't
holy
blame him. I
fuck.
would not want to be anywhere near Blizzard at all.
No, I uninstalled my Blizzard launcher and everything when I booted up my new computer. I was
Damn,
just like,
really?
fuck that. Yeah,
Damn.
I got none of that
Well, I
shit
mean,
on here.
respect, man, respect, but I still I still check out WoW. So
That's fine, I guess.
no. Well, I mean, I canceled my membership, so I have 10. No, I have 7 days left.
The WoW community is generally pretty good.
They're all right. They're funny. They can be cringy as fuck, but they're funny.
The WoW community is like boiled water. All the bad shit boils off, and you get a good community left.
God. All right. Well, I am running out of topics. Are you running out of topics?
I thought you said you had topics planned.
I did, but we're over an hour, and I don't want to like. I know I'm gonna keep going on and on and on until probably the 2 hour mark.
I mean, you can if you had topics ready for this episode. I mean, do you think you're gonna remember the topics for next episode?
Well, most of these topics are like not really controversial, but they're like sort of current events. But I know you don't want to talk. You don't want to date.
It depends. We've already dated this episode. Let's be honest.
All right. Well, I will bundle it all together with this one last one. What is your opinion on the Travis Scott concert?
I didn't even know.
you
That's my answer.
You didn't even know. Damn.
I didn't know about anything that goes on with that.
So in a nutshell, in case viewer was not aware as well, but this is like pretty big news. There was this concert called Astroworld,
Astro.
and the concert was extremely crowded, and especially up in the front section. And there was since it was so overcrowded, there's this thing called crowd crush that sadly happens in concerts where you essentially just suffocate to death by
Holy
being
shit.
crushed by a crowd, hence the name crowd crush. And since due to it being overcrowded, sadly 8 people have passed away from this
Holy
concert,
shit.
from asphyxiation basically.
Oh my, don't they have like limits at venues to
Exactly.
like prevent that?
Exactly. And the man himself, Travis Scott, was aware that, literally there was a point where there was an unconscious person being like crowd surfed, and he was like, "Hey, can we get this man out like to an ambulance?" And then he continued playing the concert.
Holy shit.
Like nothing. And yeah, it's really shitty.
I mean, at least he tried to help. Most people would just keep going with the concert and get their money and
He
leave.
kept going.
I know he kept
The
going, but
full
at least
concert kept going, and in my opinion, that's unexcusable. You literally have the power of
yeah.
also. You're literally, first of all, you're on the stage. You can look at the crowd and see something's not right. And second,
Sounds like I don't.
he
Do you
had,
think it was the venue that
but
did it?
the venue as well is part to blame as well. Not the venue, but the organizers and the
Yeah.
because they were very understaffed. They did not have nearly enough people at the medical facilities to even help. Half of them didn't. They only had one stretcher,
Oh my god.
one stretcher, one bag, first aid bag, and three of the EBT or EMT like heart thingy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the defibrillator.
Yeah, that. Fuck, how did I forget that? But yeah, they only had three. They were very understaffed, very low supplied. It was just a shit show. And
God.
overall, what's happened overall, the end of the story now is he's canceled his future events. He's gonna be paying for the funerals of these people that have died, and he is also referring the families who lost their loved ones 1 month of free therapy to this one therapy session organizer thingy.
Holy shit.
Literally just 1 month, like a 1 month free trial. Sorry to,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, no. For some reason when you said crowd crush, I thought I had this idea in my head of everyone's so jam packed that someone fell in the back or something like that, and it caused a domino chain reaction to everyone falling over
No,
on each other.
that also does happen too.
Oh my god, that sounds so real. That some guy gets drunk in the back and he falls down and it makes everyone else fall down.
Yeah, fall down.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
that's actually a thing as well.
Oh my god.
And also
That's
another,
not good.
yeah, it's another cause of a person dying as well.
Oh, seriously?
No, it's not in this specific event, but people can die from that too.
Fucking
This
hell.
has also awoken a new fear that I have about going to concerts now.
I mean, if anything tells you shouldn't have gone to that, you should go to more parties like that rave you went to in Atlanta where there was 10 people.
That rave was the saddest rave I've ever been to. And those are two very contradicting words.
Yeah. Kind of betrays the meaning of it.
Yeah, and you'd have met. I went. All right, so just catching y'all up. It's literally I went to a rave in Atlanta. You know, in the big city, the Big Apple, the Big Peach, and there was it was next to literally Halloween, so it was a Halloween themed rave, and you'd imagine since it's an event, there'd be a lot of people. It'd be bussin', as the kids say. And it wasn't bussin'. It was
It was anything bussin'.
There was not a lot of people. And your boy
So
was
much that you could take a picture of the whole crowd with your phone without stepping 2 feet away from them.
Oh god, yeah, that's probably the last
That was
rave I'm
fucking
going.
bad.
I'm not going to a rave for a while.
I think it was just I don't know, COVID and all that other junk
Not
mixing
even-
together.
I've been to raves before. Literally a couple months ago this
It's
year.
fucking cold outside too.
Well, yeah. But there's whatever.
That's that. What was the next topic?
All right, let's bring it up to a lighter note because that was sad.
That it was.
Lighter note. So a Halo Infinite is coming out soon.
December, I believe. I can't
December
12th.
8th. But there's a bit of a. I'm pretty sure this has already been debunked, but I saw it trending on Twitter since I guess I'm the Twitter person now. Since I don't think you have a Twitter.
I do. I just don't use it.
Yeah, you avoid it mostly, which is good on you, man. What was trending for a while? Let me see if it's still trending. It is still trending, huh?
They
So
gonna delay it again?
no, it's announced that Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer will release on November 15th,
Oh shit!
which is
2 days as
yes,
of recording.
as of recording. So, and there's a bunch of people freaking out.
It's nice that honestly I forgot that the multiplayer was free because I looked on
it is.
Steam and it said the campaign was $60. I was like, oh shit, are they gonna sell the multiplayer on the side?
I don't think they are. I feel like the what they're gonna do is that the campaign is gonna like lock some stuff like customizations or something like that, and like possibly some like other skins.
Probably, yeah.
But that's really it, or maybe a battle pass tier or whatever.
I thought they were doing the COD route where you have to unlock or buy chapters or whatever. It's like multiplayer and campaign and zombies and stuff.
But the thing is, it's as sad as it is. It kind of is like the smartest route. It is a pretty smart route of like them to do this if they want to continue having like
I
people
agree.
playing their game.
It cuts out the fat that people don't want, basically.
Yeah, but there's idiots like me who, first of all, love Halo. For me, Halo was like my very first like Xbox like 360 game that I poured a ton of hours into.
Yep. Combat Evolved was my first 360 game.
Really, mine was Reach.
Nope, I didn't have Reach yet, but I
I
did shortly after.
Reach was, oh my god, I spent so many hours. And yeah, so waiting for Halo 4, I beat it on the first night on Legendary with a friend. Halo 5 was such a disgusting sweat fart.
Disgusting. I had to make a new word for it. It's so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I the movement was cool. The story, it was doo-doo feces.
You know, I know you didn't have to deal with it, but they had that funny little addition where if you wanted to do split screen, you had to buy a whole nother system and copy the game. There is no split screen in Halo 5.
That's dumb.
That was like people were like roasting them for years on that shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! So I hope Infinite has
No, Halo
split screen.
Infinite confirmed that they're doing split screen, but it's not gonna be day one, which is
How,
kind of
what the
sus
fuck?
already.
How hard is okay? I'm not a game dev, but how hard is it to add split screen?
I don't know.
That you're just adding another camera, basically. I that sounds real sus.
I know. But
That sounds
whatever.
really fishy.
Whatever. The thing is that it's been 5-6 years since we've had a Halo, so I want anything new. And I did play a bit of the beta, or not even the beta, the alpha, like closed invitational, and I had a lot of fun. The
Oh,
movement and everything, it reminded me a lot of like
Doom.
Doom, basically with the
Yeah, because they have a
hook,
meat hook.
essentially a mood hook. Actually, to be even more precise, it reminds me a lot of Pathfinder from Apex.
Oh yeah.
Because you can like hit it from a certain angle and you loop around this certain angle. And there's even like momentum as well. Like if you hit like a
That's cool.
weird like incline, for example, like if you hit some stairs while you're like use the meat hook attachment and then you land on some stairs, you like gain a ton of movement speed all of a sudden if you crouch at the same time. It's really cool. And also you can
Sounds
like
fun.
you can use the meat hook to like, for example, if you could like grab a gravity hammer with your meat hook and bring it to you instead.
Yeah, it makes the I don't know, it does evolve the combat a little bit, no pun intended.
Haha.
The combat has been evolved a little bit. So far I've seen that the story is kind of like
The story's it's gonna be the first open world Halo, which I don't know how to feel about yet.
I don't honestly
I mean, I'll
I'm
give it a try.
optimistic about that. I'm optimistic about it only because like when I was playing the previous Halo games, I would be taken out of the I'd be kind of taken out of the moment because of the whole chapter like selects and stuff like that in between, like loading and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like the open world is kind of like what it was meant to be. in terms of just like seamless, and you're going through this whole adventure. You know,
Oh yeah, pretty cool.
that's the way I see it. But so far, like to me, Halo is all about the gunplay is fun, but I prefer I really like the story of Halo a lot.
I really like when the elites go wart wart wart.
I really like it when you punch grunts in the face and they die instantaneously.
All right,
Yeah, is that it? Is
that's
that the
that.
topics?
Yeah, I had a lot more, but we're at an hour 30, and I'm really need to pee pee.
You
So
better cut that out.
I will not. I will leave it in. This is where the podcast ends. Bye, guys.
Bye.